I deleted it so that I could put up this live. Because I had to go a little bit further. So, I'm about to do Bill Gates. Bone throwing tarot card reading. All hell breaks loose with, the things that I use to do videos and stuff. And that's fine. This is a constant pattern that takes place. People have to respect and understand that my path is my path, my choice is my choice. There's no competition in spirituality. Spirituality is individual. And when people and I'm not saying individual like, oh, everybody else connected to it don't count. What I'm saying is that each individual has their own connection to spirituality. Period. At the end of the day. Now, I enjoy EFI over all of them, but it's because I'm hyperactive and I need to have physical activity. I know that about myself. Do I understand all the other systems? Sure, I understand all the. Do I respect the other systems? Of course I do. The people that preach and announce and discuss the other systems don't even respect the other systems because they're not really aware. There's no argument. What I'm saying here is that every time I get ready to do a read and there's a glitch in a matrix, the glitch in the matrix is designed to make me feel that my Orisha don't bless me. I'm blessed regardless. At my minimum, at minuscule levels, I'ma always be blessed because everything that I bring to the table spiritually is genuine. It's not fake. It's not phony. Even if one or a group of individuals or a particular mindset try to make it, it's not. People have to understand stories. Stories is given to us to keep us safe spiritually. And this happens in many, 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 many systems where people, they subscribe and they decide that this is a system I want to be on, and then all hell breaks loose. And so they find alternative methods. This happened in voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, Ifa, Christianity, Islam, and every other form. You can't take anything from an individual spiritually. People have to understand that. Are there spiritual battles? Of course there are. They exist. It's a mindset beyond that. It's a mindset. The people that let off the energy spiritually, that try to violate you spiritually, not willing to take the same spanking, so they mask. I don't do that. I always show up in my own image, in my own presence, in my own energy, in my own realness. That's the difference. People have to understand things like that. There's a difference between one that is discussing their connection with a system versus the one that's preaching. People have to understand that there's a difference. I discuss my connection and my natural vibration towards a system. Ain't no preaching, because these preachers not real out here. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have to understand the different dynamics of what blessed is. And most people don't. And that's why most people that deal in a physical reality, they are blessed in the physical reality. Yeah, you're going to have cars, money, houses, jewelry, and so on and so forth. But you still don't have knowledge, and you read the same book all day. You're only able to create in a physical reality. When it's time for you to leave and go 6 feet deep, you can't elevate. Because somewhere in there you read the book wrong. But anyway, I'm dealing with a slight glitch in the matrix when it comes to dealing with my Elon Musk tarot card of bone throw reading, but it's still gonna be. Also, just a side note, ego and spirituality don't go together. I even struggle with ego and spirituality. Ego and spirituality don't go together. And so even in that, I have glitches in my own matrix, and that's why I try to check my own ego. Even if I don't want to do it, I might do it anyway. I try to check my own ego, because ego and spirituality don't go together, because the vibrations is opposite. If people go further into study and they go, at the tip of the pyramid, they're going to understand that the person at the tip of the pyramid is not going to display ego. Is a very hard thing. Ego is probably one of the hardest things for men to control. I even have a glitch in the matrix with it. You have two types of egos, real ego and fake ego. Or the fake non-display of it and the real non-display of it. The real non-display of it identifies ego as real, and so they struggle with it until they diminish it. The fake will fake their way into this non-ego state and still get clashed down. And there's real individuals that people try to mask and energetically swap out with to do that. People gonna say, oh yeah, well, ego is important. Ego is important when it's used properly. I don't use ego. I don't even like it. Anyway, being straightforward and ego is two different things. People have to understand that. I don't like you because I don't like you. That's I don't like you. I don't like you based off ego. That's I don't like you based off ego. It doesn't really have a foundation, a real foundation, because you're dealing with ego. I don't do that. And it's a very hard and a very complex for me to deal with. And I'm a female. But this is one of the hardest struggles that I probably had and was able to overcome is my ego. And when you overcome your ego, then you're able to tap into your heart chakra. Whether it's a resistance there or not. And so, I'm not about to take a spanking for other people's egos. But I'm going to definitely see you for Elon Musk. Deuces. It is me, NBT Sky, a random thought. You already know.